Okay, the next thing that we're going to do as far as our technique is concerned for our right hand technique is to talk about free stroke, what we call tirando. Now up to this point we've been doing a rest stroke, in which our fingers right on the tip of our finger on the string. And as we pull across, we've been letting our finger rest on the string below it. So that's why it's called the rest stroke. Now the free stroke is going to be done with sort of the same beginning in the same ways, where we still start on the fingertip. And the primary motion of this is from the base of the hand. Now, in order to execute a free stroke, we have to move freely over the string below it so that our doesn't run into it. Let me see if I can scoop. There we go. And so as we're coming across with a rest stroke, our finger rests. With the free stroke, as we come across, we're going to bend slightly so that our finger does not bump the string below it. Now, for us, as we're beginning, what we're going to do is we're going to start with fingers I, and M, and we're going to place the I finger on the second string and the M finger on the first string. And I want you to place your thumb on the fourth. And as we come across, I'm going to move my fingers out of the way so you can see, what we want to do is, as we're coming across the strings, you want to pull across and actually try to get your fingers to touch that part of your hand as you're moving across. Now this is an exaggerated follow through. This is not what we want to do eventually, but right now, just to get the idea of our fingers moving primarily from the base of the hand, this is what we need to do. So you're going to pull across, and again, let your fingers bump that part of your hand, actually pulling all the way into your hand like this. Okay. Now you'll notice that you don't want to keep your fingers stuck out like I'm doing with mine. I'm just doing that so you can see. Okay. So that's how we're going to start the free stroke. All right. And let me give you this angle here so you can see maybe a little better. So we start with our I finger on the second string and our M finger on the first, and thumb pull all the way into the base of your second and first strings. I plant my fingers. So I get them in position. I get them back in place. Motion. Sometimes what I do when I teach younger kids, I actually kind of tell them that it's almost like you're feeding an elephant. If you pretend like this is the elephant's trunk, this is the elephant's mouth, you're actually feeding the elephant. Sometimes it doesn't. So, but that is the idea of how to